It's breakfast time, eggs with tomatoes and orange juice. So, yeah, let's start the day with a healthy breakfast. And as it says here, buon appetito.
Hi guys. Okay, so today I wanted to talk about sacrifices in your work. And sacrifices in your work implies that like you have to put some things that you wanted to do on the side and work really hard. It's true that when you create, that when you're an artist, especially when you're an artist or whatever you want to do, being an entrepreneur, it's not guaranteed. But the odds are in your favor when you work at this. I mean, if you work, let's say, between 50 to 70 hours a week, I know it sounds like too much, but if you just work a little bit in your weekend, well, you pushes the odds towards your favor. And I kind of felt that it's really true because you get lucky when you practice. The more you practice, the more you get lucky. It's Serena Williams who said that. You have in I mean in my eyes you have to breathe in to take all in consciously and to breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out. To be in the present moment. For example, today I'm late for my afternoon writing session. And I know it's costing me something. This is something that I'm trying to learn. But I've been up since 4 o'clock in the morning, and I know I can take my evening to work a little bit longer. So it just goes to say that when you are doing something, there's a lot of sacrifices. If you want to put all the chances on your side, and it might sound a bit strange and oh my god, like what am I doing? Why am I doing this? Why am I forcing myself to do that? Like I don't want to do that. Well, if you don't do it, the chances are you did not really move that much from last week, from 2 weeks, from 1 month, for 2 months, for 5 months, for 9 months, now a year. You know, the the moment, the minute that you start now and you keep at it, you keep at it, all the sacrifices that you made, it's gonna bring you luck. I'm giving you an example. The other day, I went to see uh, my library, and the person who was at the desk, I asked her, "Can I actually put my two first published books here?" I was like, "Yes, why not?" And I'm like, "Oh, thank you." Luck, because if I put my books there, it's a chance that someone buys it. It's a chance that someone sees my name. It's a chance that like I get recognized for my work and I get liked maybe for my work. But I put the chances on my side. And when you put the chances on your side and you do all the work, there's no way you don't win at this. What I'm trying to say again is when you put in the work, in the hours, you will eventually see the result. You know. And there's no denying when you are working really hard and you're a good person, what can stop you? Maybe a health problem. That can happen to anyone. Or an accident. You cross the street, maybe you didn't see the car. Yeah. Luckily, those two things doesn't happen to you. They don't happen to you. Oh yeah. But at the end of the day, I know that it's a lot of sacrifices. That actually I planned to go on a Friday night to my friend's place. He has a party and I wanted to have drinks with him and my other friends, and yeah, for sure. At that moment, you're like, oh my God, like I haven't been out for such a long time. If you haven't been out for such a long time, you are not a hermit. You are not supposed to live isolated or what. I think you can go out. You can go to cinema or what when it's the weekend. But mind you that if you go out on Friday, on a Saturday, on Sunday, no. And then you do it again on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday next week. It's absolutely not what you want to do. That's my take. Doesn't have to be like that. You see it as you see it. You look it as you want it. But personally, I would not do that. Because it takes a lot of work to create whatever you're trying to create. Know what it takes. You have to know what it takes. You have to know what it takes. If you're like, I don't know what it takes, then what are the chances that you arrive at the destination? There's no logic in it. But you're not trying to be logic. I'm not a logic person. Working really hard like that, it's not logical. But still, you want to do the very best that you can. To arrive where you want to go. Where you always wanted to be. And look at me, like I'm doing a YouTube channel, and anybody can be, why are you doing YouTube channel? Aren't you supposed to be a writer and do that on the side? I would love to create a podcast. Not a podcast necessarily, but at least like to have my camera and have another person and we talk about different subjects. It can be politics, it can be art, it can be fashion, it can be cinema. I want to debate about it different in other things, and that's why I create those videos, is literally to bring people in my regular life, first of all, and second of all, also show what is a life well lived, my life. Not that it's a model or role model to follow, but I have no shame to put myself out there and trying to meet people through YouTube because I like to share and I like to talk about my journey. And today it was about sacrifices that I have to make to be able to bring my contribution to the world. Because at the end of the day, it's not the money that you make. It's literally not the money that you make. People might be like, oh, but it's actually the money that you make. It's literally not the money that you make. It's the effort that you have put out there that is the most important thing ever. In my eyes, is the effort, the energy that circulates in your soul. That is motivation. And that is your life. Voila. So I hope that you enjoyed the video today about sacrifices in your work. I hope that you are going where you want to go. Keep going at it. Put all the hours and the dedication and the motivation in your work. You will see results. And you will see luck will come knock at your door. They will seek for you. They will love you. Bye. Share, comment, like, subscribe, comment, like, share, and that's it. I see you on the next one.